Guys, I just had the creepiest train ride ever. The train rattled through the dark countryside, and I pulled my coat tighter around me. The windows were fogged from the cold outside, and I could see my breath in the dim light. It was late, and the train was almost empty. I was exhausted after a long day, and just wanted to get home. That's when I noticed him. A man was sitting at the far end of the car, wearing an old-fashioned black suit and a hat that covered most of his face. He didn't move, no phone, no book, no bag. He just sat there staring straight ahead. Something about him made me uneasy. I shook my head and tried to focus on the window. It's nothing, I told myself. You're just tired. But after a while, I glanced back. He was closer now, just 2 rows away. My stomach dropped. I hadn't heard him move. No footsteps, no creak of the floor. He was still staring forward, motionless. I gripped my bag tighter and tried to calm down. It's just a coincidence. People switch seats all the time. I took out my phone to distract myself, but there was no signal. The lights flickered. I froze and turned my head slowly. He was now sitting in the row right behind me. My chest tightened. I could feel him there, silent and heavy, like a shadow pressing down on me. I stood up, trying not to panic, and walked toward the door that led to the next car. My hands were shaking as I pressed the button to open it. The door didn't move. It was locked. I glanced back. He was standing now, his hat still low over his face. My heart pounded in my ears as I banged on the door, hoping someone in the next car might hear me. The lights flickered again, then went out completely. The train screeched as it slowed down, and I could barely breathe. Everything was pitch black. When the lights came back on, he was gone. I spun around, gasping for air. The train was moving again, but the car was empty. My seat, my bag, even his row. Everything looked untouched. But I wasn't alone. In the reflection of the window, I saw his face.